Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Reshmi Mukherjee. In my channel you get ICSE, ISC, English literature and English language topics. As you have seen in the thumbnail also, we are going to practice some questions because board exams are quite close. Pre-boards are going on. Some will be conducted in January month also, and some students are in between, right? So we will practice a little bit of question answers, MCQs, that will be kind of easy peasy for you. So let's see. This is, as you can see, half yearly examination 2023-24. This is a board paper only, so you will get an idea what kind of questions can come in your board exam. So you'll be aware of the MCQs and we will practice them over here, right? So without any more delay, let us begin. The first question, yes, so the first question, choose the correct answers of the questions from the given options. What is another bad match according to Shylock? Another meeting with his enemies, so he is not going to meet his enemies at present. Another revenge, no. Another bargain, no, because we have a better option. Another losing bargain, because he has come to know about this thing that Antonio will not be able to return his money, so that is a losing bargain. Question number 2, with gazing fed and fancy dies in the cradle where it lies. And what does fancy remind Bassanio? So Bassanio, we are talking about which scene? Act 3, scene 2. So fancy, what does fancy remind Bassanio? Has a very short life, means imagination. No. Fancy is the outcome of fancy's nail? Of course not. Fancy is permanent? No. Fancy has a very short life. Fancy is temporary. Next question, number 3. What does Portia mean when she says that they shall think we are accomplished with what we lack? First question is, who is this they? Everyone? No. Bassanio and Gratiano will not be able to meet their wives. They are going to meet their wives. Bassanio and Gratiano will think that the two men will lack masculinity. Bassanio and Gratiano, now they are not men, right? They are women. So this is also wrong. Bassanio and Gratiano will take Portia and Nerissa to be men. Looking at their attributes of masculinity is the right option. That because they will look very masculine, manly, they will not be able to understand that these are actually women, and over to that they are actually their wives. Next, number 4. Why does Lancelot say there is no mercy for Jessica in heaven? Lancelot, remember that scene where Lancelot and Jessica were talking about whether she will land up in hell or in heaven, right? That since she has eloped with a Christian, so then the God should show mercy according to these Christians. She has converted to Christianity, no. Price of hogs would matter over here. Since she has married Lorenzo, no, that is not a curse, that is a boon. So since Shylock is her father, that is why she is going to go to hell. What is the first observation made by Portia regarding the nature of the cause of controversy between Antonio and Shylock? The suit is of a strange nature. The Jew must be merciful. Antonio stands within Shylock's danger. Shylock is legally entitled to exact the penalty. So the right answer is the suit is of a strange nature. This is the first thing that Portia observed after coming to the court as Balthazar, right? So before we move into the next question, I will show you a sample paper that you can of course follow, which is ICSE class 10 sample paper for all the subjects. You will get it over here, 2024 examination. As you can see, this is by Oswald Gurukul, and you can see the subjects mentioned below: Hindi, English 1 and 2, history, whatever subjects you have, all are mentioned over here. Computer applications, economics, bio, English of course, physics, chemistry, the science parts, geography, civics, okay, commercial application and home science, commercial studies, everything is mentioned over here. So you will get a complete idea of the different format the questions can come. See the sample papers, the answers are also, papers are also provided, so you can get all of them together and you can practice before your exam, board exam, right? So okay, so these are all your papers, as you can see from here. If you are interested in purchasing it and using it before your exam, I have attached the link in the description box also. You can check it from there and purchase it from there. So let's move back to our question again. Question number 6. Why does Gratiano say I would? Over here would means wish. I wish she were in heaven. Who was in heaven? Remember again, this is the court scene where Gratiano is wishing ki kash my wife was dead and could make the gods do something about it. He is not happily married. He is of course happily married. He is exaggerating his love for Antonio. No, nothing as such. He hopes Nerissa can entreat some divine power to change the Karish Jew. Karish means dog like. This is the right one. Nerissa is not sick. Okay, so just he wants Nerissa to die and and be there in heaven, so that she can mold the heart of gods and tempt them to do something for Antonio, right? So option number C. Question 7. How does Maggie become a diseased child? What had actually happened to her? From birth she was disabled. She was not disabled from birth. She had a fall from the window and injured her spine. Can be correct. She was suffering from a dangerous disease. No, because there is a better option, this one, right? She had injured her leg while playing. She had not injured her leg. She had injured her spine. And how? From a fall from a window. Next, number 8. What effect did the cold weather have on poor girls' naked feet? Became yellow and blue. Not yellow, right? Of course blue. Feet had some injury because of cold. Feet had become red and blue with cold. This is best, because both red and blue. Feet had lots of pain. No. In correct detailed format, which one is given? Option number C, that it had become red and blue, right? Next question, number 9. What helped the crocodile to grow to his present size? How did it grow to that enormous size? Cold water and plenty of insects as food. Insects, of course, no. Hot water, no. How will it get hot water, right? Nobody is boiling the water. It is not a hot spring. Tepid water and plenty of rotted food. Boiling water. Who will boil the water for the crocodile, right? So option number C. Tepid water, that means lukewarm water. Next, number 10. What achievement has Jesse made while he was a student at the Ohio State University? Remember, he achieved it as a sophomore and then he came. So it was world's record of 26 feet 8 1/4 inches. We do not need to read all the options. Directly you will come to, see, you can eliminate these because you already know that 1/4, there was a fraction mentioned over there. Then you just have to think 25 feet or 26 feet. We know it is 26 feet, so we have marked option number D. Next, number 11. The crocodile had swallowed stones. Why? Feeling happy. You swallow stones and feel happy about it? No. Avoid vomiting. Nothing as such. Crocodiles don't vomit. So the last option left is aid digestion, to help in digestion of food, right? So option number B. Next question, number 12. What is the line, but a caged bird stands on a grave of dreams? See, repeatedly, how many times I have told you, this is a very, very important part, and that is what has come over here in the MCQs. If you get long answer questions, it can be repeated also. So grave of dreams indicate the caged bird has lost the will to survive. Let's see if there is any better option. Free bird has lost the will. Free bird never loses the will to survive. It has everything, right? The caged bird doesn't have food to survive. It was not interested in food. It was interested in freedom. So the dreams of the caged bird have shattered. This one is the best option. Option number D. Number 13. What is Browning talking about in the poem The Patriot? Is he talking about politics? Of course, politics. Patriotism? Of course, patriotism. But no caste discrimination was discussed here. Politics, gender bias, religion, no gender bias over here. Politics, patriotism and war, no war over here. So the correct option is this one. Religious faith, because it ended in optimism that God possibly is seeing everything and he will treat me better. So that is religious faith. Patriotism and politics. So option number C, right? Next question, number 14. Before we move to question number 14, if you are following me till here, do not forget to like, share and subscribe, because when you hit the like button, that gives me immense amount of pleasure. If you have not yet followed the website slothskill.com, do check it, because there is a lot of suitable content for you. Practice papers completely free of cost. And of course, you can join the Telegram channel and the WhatsApp channel, so that whenever I post a video, I update you over there. You will not miss anything, and whichever is suitable for you, you can check that video only, right? Next question, continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. In these lines, the daffodils have been compared to what? Not the clouds. The narrator, the speaker, was compared to the clouds. No other flowers are talked over here. But stars or Milky Way? See, stars like this, these are the stars. They were continuous like the stars in the Milky Way. So these continuous line is actually compared to the daffodils. But who are these dots? They are actually the flowers only. So the flowers are compared to the stars. These dots in the galaxy are what? The stars. Next question, number 15. What did Abu Ben Adam see in his bedroom when he awoke one night? A fairy, not a fairy. An angel can be sitting on his bed, not sitting on his bed. A fairy sitting on his bed, no. An angel writing in a book of gold. So, option number D is the right option over here. Next, number 16. So, this is the last question from your MCQ series. What makes the central character in Browning's poem The Patriot feel sad and bitter? So, the patriot, why was he feeling sad and bitter? The welcome he received? No, that was a year back and now he no longer receives that welcome. Getting wet in the rain? No. The flags of the church spire? That was also last year, not this time. So, the fickle mindedness of his followers, which is a very, very important, this can come as a long answer question also. What made him sad? That these people for whom I have done so much are fickle minded. They can do anything, they can change their minds any moment, right? So, that is all and we have done all the 16 questions from this paper, from this pre-board paper. I hope you liked the session, I hope you have enjoyed it, and you will of course not forget to subscribe, because that is a very little thing that you can do for me, right? Thank you so much. See you in my next class. Bye-bye.